Welcome back to LPB Racing. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we hope you enjoy the content that you're about to see. LPB Racing presents the LPB N300 Touring Series. This is round 7, race 1 from Blue Moon Infield A. Hi everyone, and welcome back to LPB Racing for the LPB N300 Touring Series here on GTSport. This is the last round of the season of the N300 Touring Series, so round 7 of the championship. Let's take you through the grid then for this last one. So remember, everyone will be in the cars that they've not run yet this season. So it's TY on pole position then in the M3, with Bidster in his M3 in second place. So the two at the top are Bidster and TY, with Nifty in third in the Type R. Then we've got Twerdy fourth in the ST. Then we've got Stealth in the M3 in fifth, with Woo Woo in sixth in the Hyundai Genesis. Then we've got Neil Farmack seventh in the Megane. Scott's in the Genesis, with Passion his Genesis in ninth. Then we've got Unforgiven in the Megane in 10th. Techno is 11th in the Civic Type R. And then we've got the Genesis, all three Genesises at the back, with Firepower 12th, Cyrex 13th, and a new guy, Axis, in 14th. So let's get on with the race then. Here at Blue Moon Speedway, Infield A, and it's the 2-1, it's the reverse track, so this is going to be quite entertaining, guys. And for the championship, Cyrex needs to just get a couple of decent finishes here, and he will be champion, so we'll see how things go. But Bidster could end up snatching it from him, because he's in the BMW, so Cyrex needs to get some decent finishes in here, so it's going to go down to the wire between Bids and Cyrex. But we're off, down towards turn 1, Bidster and TY, very even starts there, and Bidster just starting to edge ahead into the oval. Then he gets the lead, and then everyone else behind trying to tuck in. There's Nifty, he's being passed by Stealth with the rear drive BMW up to third place as well. Through a bit of contact in the wall, one of the Skittles cars goes into the wall in the background. I think that was Techno, unfortunately, but we're into the complex section now. Pash and Unforgiven, everyone together, and Stealth goes wide in the BMW. Ninja goes back down the inside, but then he'll be back, but Stealth will get the line back on the inside line for the left-hander, and he should be able to hold on, but Nifty's going around the outside of him. Absolutely not afraid to go around the outside is Nifty, and Woo Woo's getting stuck in as well. The PG Tips car bashes the BMW, has a massive slide out of the hairpin and loses several places. Up to the left-hander then. We've got a left-hander coming up here, Neil Farmack on the inside in the Megane, and then Pash going for the cut on the inside as well. Stealth going backwards here in the BMW. This BMW should be at the front of the field, it's not though, as Pash and Techno go side by side through the corner. Everyone together, incredible racing this. And now we've got Cyrex trying to get himself stuck in. Remember, he needs all the points he can get, because Bidster's at the front with TY. And if we go into the right-hander onto the straight, everyone together as one. But the order onto the straight, as we see there, Cyrex, Stealth and everyone else really close together. At the end of lap 1 then, it is Bidster in the lead with TY in second. We've then got Nifty in third in the Honda, with Twerdy fourth in the Focus. Then we've got Neil Farmack fifth in the Renault, with Woo Woo sixth in the rear-wheel drive Hyundai. So everyone in a complete mixture of cars here as Nifty goes wide in the Honda, and Twerdy goes through, and everyone else running wide in the background. Techno goes to the wall, runs wide into the wall. Unforgiven goes through on the inside, and everyone alongside each other, almost 2 or 3 wide further back here. Pash, Cyrex and Stealth all together as well. What a race it is back here. But we're all still okay as Nifty then on the inside. Woo Woo trying to push him round the corner. Nielsen trying to get stuck in as well. Everyone battling for third place very hard here, but Bidster and TY are just away, absolutely away. The two BMWs pulling away at the front, but then everyone else battling for third. Twerdy's on the outside, Nifty on the inside. Neil looking to get through the middle of both of them, but Twerdy holds on the right-hand side of the screen. There he is on the right-hand side of the screen in the purple Ford. The Honda alongside towards the wall. Twerdy will have the inside line for the last corner, but can Nifty carry speed round the outside? No, he can't. Woo Woo sticks himself in there as well. Woo Woo in the Hyundai goes in down to the inside as well. What a move that was from Woo Woo. As you go down the straight, Nifty Dark Ninja in the Honda then. The Honda will have the power here, and look, it's going to go straight through the middle. We're going to go 4 wide almost. Incredible! 4 wide on the straight. Nifty Dark Ninja looking to get through the Focus, and the Honda have got the power of the Hyundai. But that Renault is no slouch of Neil Farmack either. Into the corner, 3 wide. Incredible stuff. Neil Farmack to the inside. Twerdy trying to go in. Oh, Twerdy goes in a bit deep. And Neil Farmack gets past a lot of them. Incredible, the two Skittles cars going through, and now 4 marker boards go everywhere. There we are. Twerdy's took out all the marker boards now, so everyone's braking points will be compromised. Everyone together as ones now. Everyone together as one. 3rd to 10th covered by a, well, you can cover them with a blanket. Absolutely incredible. Unforgiven with alongside Sarex further back as well in that pack. Nifty down injured, a little penalty he's picked up there, but he's alright. I think that must have been just from cutting the inside a bit too much there. But we're okay. Nifty's got to serve that before the end of the lap though, so that's not going to help him out. Yeah, so that's a good idea. Serve it now and then get the draft and get back behind everyone else. A good idea. As he tucks in just in front of Unforgiven, who gets a little nudge from Sarex saying, come on, get on with it. Sarex, he's got quite a lead coming into this race in the championship. He needs to do all he can with Bidster out front. He needs to do all he can to get all the points he can to stop Bidster from closing down that gap. But onto the straight, Nifty and Techno pull ahead now in the Hondas with the power on the straight. Further up front, by the way, Bidster and TY are still nose to tail. It's a massive battle for the lead as Bidster, a massive slide into the right-hander. TY to the inside, but there's no way through past Bidster. What a battle this is up here as well. But we've got to watch the battle further back also, because Nifty and Techno alongside each other into the right-hander. Someone's got to give, and Techno goes wide. I don't think there was contact, but Techno goes wide. Sarex goes wide as well. Everyone mowing the lawn there. I'm surprised that's not turned into mud on the outside with the amount of people running wide. Unforgiven goes through the middle of the lot of them though, and Pash is on the inside as well. Pash has benefited from all this as well. He's now up to 6th place with Unforgiven in 7th. Nifty wanting to get 7th back on the inside in the Honda. What a race! Sarex trying to push everyone through. Come on, let's go! And he's trying his best as Pash defends from Nifty now. Nifty's got to watch Unforgiven as well. He's sticking his nose where it's not wanted either. Pash on the inside in the Hyundai, and no, Nifty gets forced out wide. A little bit of contact with him and Pash, gets forced out, goes back positions. Techno's on the outside now in his Honda. Everyone together. Nifty holding the inside line, he should be able to hold on to the position. Should be able to on the inside, but never right off Techno. Into the right-hander. Scott trying to stick himself in there as well, trying to close up Nifty. Oh, sorry. Techno around the outside of Nifty. Incredible move there. Now he's got the draft of Unforgiven, who gets a bad run onto the straight, and he'll be able to go around the outside of him now. There he goes, the Honda's surrounding him, but Nifty gets up. Well, Nifty's found an extra gear. He's been in some kind of a draft, I think. He's sandwiching the Renault. I think Techno's just clear. I'm not sure. Is he? No, he's not. Everyone 3 wide into the banked right-hander, and at the front left of the car being punished here. Under brakes, all the pressure on that front left, but everyone gets through cleanly. Good job, everyone there. Further up front, oh, Twerdy into the side of Woo Woo, into the braking zone. So Twerdy, a bit of contact there with the PG Tips car, but we're okay. And Woo Woo wanted to try and get some points on the board, because it is a bit of a fight as well between Automatic Racing and PG Tips in the teams championships as well. We've only got. In fact, we haven't got any of them represented in this one actually, I don't think. So unfortunately, we've got no Will, we've got no Thunder. So unfortunately, no points. So PG Tips should be able to go ahead if they score enough points. So they should be able to just by finishing. So we'll see how that goes. The Independence Championship as well, guys, is very, very close and up for grabs. We've got the Sarex is leading the way on that side. So more or less got the Independence shown up, but. For second place, we've got a very close battle between Unforgiven, Scott, Twerdy, TY and Pash all together for that. And it looks like TY could be in with a good shout here, especially with having the BMW for this last round. So the Jaffa Cakes BMW and Bidster leads the way with TY second in his OP wagon car, as he calls it. He's got a little OP wagon thing on the number plate. You'll be able to see it in a minute. As we go, there we go, OP wagon, yeah, and because all the cars with Keep Fighting Thunder on the side as well. It's because Thunder unfortunately has had to go back into, had to go back into some hospitalised care unfortunately. So we wish him all the best and all the speedy recovery for Thunder. Medical issues can't be helped, and we wish him the best of luck with everything that he's going on with his personal life. But Sarex, anyway, back up to 6th place. Sarex up to 6th place, that's what he needs for the points. Sarex is up to 6th, and he's trying to press on and get as many as he can. Many places as he can, that is. So, into the left-hander. He's got Patch right behind him though, so Patch keeping it under pressure, and Nifty's back in there as well. There's a bit of grass from everyone there on the exit, but luckily everyone okay. Patch really attacking the back of Sarex now. He doesn't care that he's in the run for the championship. Patch wants all the points he can to get as high up as he can in the championship, because he's in a really tight battle in the independents with Twerdy and TY. So he wants every single point he can. But already onto the next lap, on lap 7 into the complex already is TY and Bids. The BMW were a massively overpowered car of this championship, and Bidster sliding his way around the corners. Absolutely sliding his way around the corner, rally style in that BMW, not leaving an inch for TY to get through. As we go out the corner, Bidster still leads away from TY in second place. How long can Bidster hold on here? Neil Farmack is third in the Megane, with Twerdy in the other front-wheel drive car, the Focus, in fourth, with Woo Woo right behind Woo Woo in the rear-wheel drive Hyundai, the best of the Hyundais on the grid. Doing a good job so far, but Twerdy's under some pressure here. Meanwhile, further back, Sarex and everyone else. Sarex, Nifty, Patch, everyone. Nifty's separated the two Hyundais, and Nifty gets in the middle in the Honda, and he's now just, he's forced Patch into a mistake, and Techno will go through now. Patch has got a penalty to get rid of for the track limits on the inside of the corner. So Patch has got to get rid of that now, so unfortunately he's got to do that. And he, like I said, he's best off doing it a bit more now, really, because then he can get the draft back on the straight and get back through as he does it, and just rejoins in front of Scott, but can't help the ghosting, unfortunately. It's part and parcel of the game, as Scott goes into the inside of Unforgiven now. Scott to the inside of Unforgiven, Hyundai on the inside, Renault outside. Another Hyundai waiting to pounce on the back as we go onto the straight. Further back in the race, we've got Axis there in 13th, Firepower in 14th. Unfortunately, his Axis has just paused for some strange reason, I'm not sure why, but not having a good first race. And Firepower there in 14th is about to make it 13th and go through on the inside of the paused car, and Firepower moves up a place. Stealth in the BM, he's not really getting on with the BM very well here, and it's a good opportunity for him to score some points with the BM, but not quite gelling with the car yet, unfortunately. To where he's still holding off Woo Woo, and Neil Farmack now being challenged by these two, so he's not getting away from these guys. Woo Woo back to the inside in the Hyundai. The Hyundai takes the inside line of the Ford Focus, but once the Ford Focus gets the power on, the Hyundai will be mincemeat. As he gets the power on, there we go, the power of the Ford gets him out the corner and gets him ahead. And Sarex is still 6th, with Nifty 7th, Techno 8th, Scott 9th, Pash 10th, Unforgiven wanted to be 10th on the inside line of the Hyundai into the left-hander, but no, has to back out of it, can't quite do it yet. Meanwhile, up front, TY has taken the lead from Bidster. TY has taken the lead from Bids, and Bids is now in second place, so the independent TY takes the lead of the Jaffa Cakes car. Bids, who needs all the points he can get here to try and catch Sarex in the championship, and now he's going for it. Gets a good run out the corner, onto the inside for the hairpin. Slides the car into the apex and massively slides through the corner and runs wide. TY goes straight back through on the inside. The BMW a very hard car to stop, especially when it starts going sideways, as Bidster now has another look at TY, but no way through. TY holds on to the lead. Back to the battle for third, Neil Farmack and Twerdy and Woo Woo all still together. Neil Farmack doing well to hold station there. Woo Woo with a massive twitch in the Hyundai there, further out the corner. Further back, Sarex, Nifty and Techno all still together, but we'll go back to the leaders then. Bidster goes wide to get the undercut on TY, but can he catch up to him enough for the last corner? I'm not sure if he's going to make a move here or just sit behind him and wait. As we break into the last corner, Bidster goes a bit wide, but that could be a good run for the way out the corner. Gets on the power early. TY goes wide out the corner though and does well, and now he's in the draft. Back to the battle for third. I think they're slowing each other up here, because Sarex, Nifty and the rest are on the way. 25-1 for Sarex, 25-5 for Nifty, and the guys in front, they are on 25s but they're on 6s, so they need to not hold each other up too much, otherwise we could see Sarex and Nifty starting to catch them. There's Neil Farmack at the corner in the Renault, using all the track he can. Twerdy, the more powerful Ford Focus, should have a good run here. Meanwhile, further back, further up the front, TY and Bids are starting to catch back markers here. Axis is about to get lapped by the TY and Bidster BMW train here. Blue flags waving from the marshals. So Axis there is still paused, so I'm not sure what he's doing, but something's happened, so he's unfortunately paused here. And the car remains ghosted, and the leaders go through. Firepower's not too far up the road, he's at the last corner, so he might not be able to get caught just yet, but we'll see. But TY and Bid still battling hard then for the race win here. Both drivers throwing the car around everywhere as Bids taps the wall there, just trying to push a bit too hard now. Wonder if TY's top trumped him here, he's got more pace in the car. As Bids runs wide, sliding wide into the corner, and then that's not going to help the speed going out the corner either, so TY starting to pull away from Bids here. Further back, Neil Farmack and Woo now is in 4th place. Twerdy's gone back now in a 5th. He's made an error somewhere, even though he's just done a 25.2 last time round, so it must have been the lap before where he made a tiny error or something, or Woo just drafted past or something. But Woo now on the back of Neil Farmack, wanting 3rd place. The PG Tips car goes to the inside line. The Skittles car has got no answer for the Hyundai on the inside, but now it has now, because he gets the power on around the outside, and it should hold on with the power on the way out the corner. There he does. Neil Farmack then onto the straight in the McGann. It's got a bit of a shorter gear ratio, so he needs to make all the gear count. That's probably just perfect for this track, actually, to be honest. Further back, Nifty has gone back down Nifty's passing Sarex now on the straight line. Nifty down into 6th place, passes Sarex, but Sarex will try and hold on the outside. He's not going to give up easy. Sarex still trying to hold on. Nifty to the inside. Nifty to the inside line again. He goes on, he holds the inside line and takes 6th place off of Sarex again. Sarex is where the rear-wheel drive car should have a bit more of an advantage, isn't it? Especially when Nifty does that, goes in very, very deep. And Sarex says, thank you, I'll take that back. There's TY at the front of the field with Bids still behind, so TY pulling away from Bids here. 23.3 for TY, 23.1 for Bids, so looks like he's finally got his act together. 23.1, so he's starting to catch up now. Into the first right-hander, the banked corner, and into the next right-hander, which is sort of a bit of more of a kink. You've got to slow yourself down, shut the car in. Bids are catching him now for a way through. There's the shadow of the plane above. TY still holds on, no way through for Bids as TY defends the inside. He knows what Bids is like. Bids sees a gap, is in there. The power out the corner, they are catching up Firepower now, so they've got to watch out for that as well. Further back, Neil Farmack has still got a job on for 3rd place, because Woo and Twerdy are still behind him. They're catching up the paused Axis here. The Axis not having a first race here at all. The outside, Woo to the inside now. Woo to the inside, taking 3rd place on the inside line in the Hyundai. Neil Farmack trying to come back on the outside, but no, Woo-Woo's going to have this, I think. Yeah, he is, he's got it, but Neil Farmack gets a good run out the corner, gets the power on, and goes straight back to the inside line for the left-hander. Battle is on here. To the inside goes the Skittles car, and it should hold on to 3rd unless Woo-Woo can do a cut back here. But I think Neil's got a good enough line here, he's got a good enough line, he's passed him as well, and takes 3rd place, but Woo-Woo now again undercut again to the inside line for the next corner. The Hyundai straight to the inside. Neil Farmack, will he be able to answer back on the outside line? Oh, he's got to watch Twerdy as well. Twerdy's sticking his nose in there now. Battle for 3rd raging here. And Woo-Woo holds on, and Neil Farmack back in the draft, and Twerdy's going to pass them both here in the Focus, because the Focus has got some good top end speed here. 3 wide down the straight. Twerdy and Neil Farmack mirror to mirror. Wheel arch to wheel arch into towards the first corner. This could end in tears if they're not careful. But Neil Farmack holds on. The Renault has got better turning ability than the Ford. And the bit of muscling out for Woo-Woo there, but just that's what you get for being on the outside of the corner. But he goes round the outside of Twerdy. That Focus not liking the first corner, first couple of corners, and goes back down to 5th now. So Neil Farmack still holding on, but he's got a massive job on. And also, with all them battling like they are, Nifty and Sarex are slowly catching them up as well. And Nifty and Sarex having a hammer and tongs battle as well. And meanwhile, back with the leaders, Bids has passed TY again. Incredible move from Bids there. Well, he's got through somehow. We didn't really see it, but he got through somehow. Bids through to the lead of the race then. with TY second as we start the last lap of this race here at Blue Moon in race one of 3 here. In the last 3 races of the season, so there might be two remaining after this one. And Biz has got to do all he can here to get points on Cyrix and try and close that gap up. Cyrix got to do all he can to hold on. Biz is pushing now. He knows TY is close behind. He knows he can't afford a mistake. He's gone purple as well. He wants the extra point fastest lap if he can as well. Biz pushing like hell. Meanwhile, further back, Neil Farmack, Woo Woo, Twerdy, all still together. Nifty and Cyrix together, but the Honda on the straight will have the legs on the Hyundai. All Cyrix can do is chuck himself in the draft and hope he remains close enough to the Honda for the remaining lap. Back to the leaders. Can Bids hold on for this last half a lap now? Half a lap to go for Bids. Slides the car into the left-hander. A little bit too much action because I think TY caught up to him a bit there. Got to be careful here. TY could go for a lunge into the last corner, or go for a killer run out the corner, whichever way he wants to do it. But Bids holds on to the line on the inside, gets the power on early. Already on the power, both cars giving it the beans. Onto the straight, Bids has got to do what he can now to hold on to the lead. But Bidster holds on, wins race 1 here at Blue Moon. Well done to Bidster, wins the race from TY in a very, very well-deserved second place as well. Personal best on the last lap of the race as well for Bids, well done. TY second. Now back to the battle for third as Neil's gone wide. Neil's gone wide. Did he get pushed wide or did he just naturally go wide? Not sure, but Twerdy takes third then. Woo Woo's in fourth, Neil's fifth now. So Neil's lost out in the Megane now. All you can hope for is a killer run through this last corner and these two muck up. But we'll have to see. Round the last corner we go. Meanwhile, further back, Cyrix is ahead of Nifty Dark Ninja. He needs all the points he can get here. Can he get a good enough run onto the straight to try and hold on to 6th place? Meanwhile, further up, Twerdy's going to hold on to 3rd place. Woo Woo's going to be 4th. Neil's going to be 5th. We were lucky for Neil. He held on to 3rd for so long. Cyrix holds on to 6th place from Nifty Dark Ninja. That's important for the championship. Techno at 8th. Unforgiven 9th. Scott in 10th. Pash 11th. Then we've got Stealth 12th, Firepower finishes in 13th place, he finished with the others, and Axis will be at the back of this race. What a race that was, guys. We will now take you to some replays of all that action, and then we'll get you the results. And now let's take a look back at some of the best action from race 1 at Blue Moon. Okay, here's the first of the replays, and here's some first lap action on board with Tech now. So see Neil Farmack on the inside of Stealth there. Stealth goes slow, Pash then makes a little bit of contact with Stealth, and Techno says, right, okay, I see a gap, I'm going to go straight through the middle of you two. Since you can't make up your mind, I'll make it for you. Okay, now here's some action on lap 4 between Nifty and Pash. Watch this, we break into the corner, break to the left-hander, Pash brakes. Just doesn't turn in too early and then just taps Nifty wide, and Pash continues, and Nifty then does continue but down in 9th. I think that was just a racing incident now. And now here's a replay of while we were watching Bids and TY. This was happening further back, so we had Twerdy down the inside of Woo Woo, but Woo Woo then trying to go on the outside of Neil Farmack, and not much room between all 3 cars here. Then we go into the next left-hander. Woo Woo's on the extreme inside, forces Neil a bit wide, then Neil gets hit a little bit by Twerdy, and then we get on the power. Woo Woo has a massive slide out of the corner, meanwhile Ninja and Cyrix battling out of the background. And then we go down to this left-hander. Twerdy's accelerating away in the Ford. Neil trying to fight back in the Renault. Side by side on the brakes, and then there's just a little bit of contact, I think, with the Hyundai and the Renault, which leaves Neil going onto the grass. So as we come back from the replays, we will now go and look at the results of race 1. So it is Bidster who wins. Well done to Bidster in the M3, just ahead of TY in 2nd place after a good battle. Twerdy in 3rd in the Focus. Then we've got the Genesis of Woo Woo in 4th. 5th is Neil Farmack in the Megane, with Cyrix 6th in his Genesis. Then we have Nifty Dark Ninja in 7th in his Civic, with Techno 8th in his Civic as well. Unforgiven is in 9th place in his Megane as we go over the page. And then we have the Genesis of Scott in 10th, Pash 11th in his Genesis as well. Then we have the Stealth in his M3, not quite getting up to speed with his M3 just yet, but you never know, watch out for race 2. Firepower in 13th in his Genesis, and then Axis in last. TY takes the fastest lap in the M3 up front with a 1:22.6 on lap 2. So as we come back from all that, then your winner is Bidster. He gets all the points he can in the Jaffa Cakes car, and TY not too far behind as well. So Bidster wins there, race 1, gets all the points he can, and closes the gap on Sarex. So he's just going to do it another couple of times now, and we might see him being champion, or can Sarex hold on? You'll have to stay tuned to LPB Racing to see. So guys, thank you for watching, and we'll see you then for race 2. Take care. And again guys, thank you for watching LPB Racing there. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel guys. Every single subscription really does help us grow. And next time it is race 2 from Blue Moon Infield A, and it's about to start heating up here in the final round of the N300 Touring Series. We'll see you next time.